Hi guys! What a moment! Yes, I did say a moment because I saw your comments, I heard your wishes, I hear you. I may not comment on it that much, but I do hear you. I am done with jewelry. For now, that is. I still have to wait until I get down to the basement and make all the clay stuff. Will be a whole new thing. But for now, we are done with jewelry. And sorry for the lighting. So, what's the next? Well, let me bring in the tray. I bring you 4 cards. I have a order that I need to make, and I found the cards. We're gonna make them. So I got this rabbit. I got this Christmas. I got another Christmas. And I got a baby coming to the world. So that's the 4 cards I need to make. Here's the thing, you may think, Henry, those are already cut, the 3Ds already cut and mainly put together, if not already put together. Well, yes, they are all put together, they already cut. Remember when I was in Copenhagen last year? And when I was down at Laura's place taking care of animals? By the way, I just took care of some of Laura's cats tonight. And there's a lot of cats and a dog, so just came home from the last checking. So this is kind of how it looks like when I'm feeding medicine and everyone wants a piece. Bob, you are not getting anything, and the reason why I call him Bob is because he doesn't have a tail like a bobcat and he loves to jump right on cue. So every single time I have an option or some energy to cut the 3Ds and put them back into the bags, not always put them together, but at least cut them, put them back into the bags, I do it. And that means that I have some that's already cut and I have a lot that's not cut. Let me give you a timeline. A 3D, from finding the sheet of 3D, find the cardstock that match up with whatever 3D I'm doing, finding the envelope that match to that cardstock. If it's any random color like this, it will usually be a white, but if it's one of the kind of creamish cards I have, then it will usually be a cream envelope, kind of like this one, just a lot lighter. Then you'll then have to make the insert, which I do not even think there's insert in these. Then you have to make the inserts. Then you have to start cutting the 3D, put it together, glue it in onto the card, put the peel-offs on. And when I say peel-offs, I mean these. Oh. Put them on, then the insert inside if you haven't already done that, and then put it in the bag and seal it off. That can take for one A4 sheet of 3D patterns, where there will usually be 2 cards on. That can take an hour for 2 cards. Break it down, that means a half an hour per each. That's why I started collecting everything and start matching them up. Say, okay, that cardstock go with that sheet, put together, stack. That card go with that sheet, put together, stack, and so on. And then I cut it up and put it into these bags with the envelope mostly. If I had any envelopes with me, I did it. If I didn't have, then I didn't. But did that and then pack it in all the banana box and all the other stuff you've seen me do? Yes. That's why we are there. Because that should take all the boring out of the card making. Because people doesn't always want to see, oh, okay, what's he looking at? What's he doing? And I did believe at a point did film some of it in one of my previous videos long back. I think I did. But don't worry, I still got a lot of 3Ds that's not messed up, so I'm probably gonna do it again. So now we down to just putting it together. Because cutting the 3D takes time too. And it can sometimes take me 20 minutes. This one took me 20 minutes to cut today. I didn't film it because I was trying to empty my phone. And that's another thing, I don't always record this. So what I would like to know in the comments below this video, do you want to see the entire thing? Me picking out cardstock with the 3Ds, so do a video of that and pack that up and put it into bags. And do you want to say, no, that's not, we just want to see you cut the 3D, put it all together from start to finish on one card? Or do you want to be like this, where I'll do a little bit longer video and we'll be doing multiple cards that's like this? So I will need to know that in the comments, and then I will be working around those settings. So you guys can get a little bit of input on what I'm doing. And that's why I had to say all this in the beginning. And yes, that's my washing machine. So I won't even be able to do this right now because I was planning on doing it in real time, and that'll be annoying to listen to. So I'm gonna put this aside. For you guys it's gonna be 1 second. For me it's probably gonna be 2 hours, or maybe tomorrow. Okay, we are having a new day and I'm finally getting around to actually making these cards. So let's start to make the inserts. For inserts, I'm taking an A4 piece of paper and folding it into 1/4. I'm going to take a measure. 15, 14.5, 14.5. Why is that 15 then? That's just me, that's a little bit off. Oh, that's 15. And 14.5. 15. Am I totally 15? Don't know. It's 15. Okay. It's just me that can't seem to calculate. Okay, so it's 15 high, and they all probably gonna be the same. They are 10.5 barely. I'm gonna do 10. 10. 10. And 10. So that would be 14.5 by 10. That we're gonna be. This is a new small cutter I got my hand on, which do not have 14.5 because do not have an extension. Okay, let's do 10.5 for starters. and that's 10. I'm gonna do that one. Sorry for all the noise, that's the cats in the background. And then we're gonna do 14.5. Yeah, 14.5. So let's do 14.3. And that will give us a piece of paper that is just inside the border. And that doesn't matter. I'm gonna cut that end anyway. Of course I didn't do that the other way. That's why it was so not clean. Perfect. Yep, exactly what I need. Now I can put this one away. Okay, so you're gonna be silver, you're gonna be gold, you're gonna be gold, and you're gonna be silver. So let's do the silver first. Just because it can be so much easier. And before anyone starts, oh, you don't have those fancy rollers you're using right now. You don't need those. These ones, this one, I have several. I just got from packages with double-sided tape. There was one of these rollers and then a big roll of normal tape. And that's the reason why I have them, because normally I don't buy those. As simple as that. Oh, come on. Line up. Push it down without destroying the 3D. That's not bad. And we're gonna use my thingy. My finger dingy. And yes, I know this is Danish. I do not do a lot of cards for outside Denmark. So this says Glædelig Jul, so that will be Merry Christmas in English. And I need to find something to put around it. You are a possibility. And you are a possibility. I'm going to do corners. How fitting I'm doing this on the 1st of December actually. Kind of fitting. So the good thing with these strips is, or these borders, they will fit one of these cards 2 sides. So I can do one long and one short, and I will have half of the cards covered. Just remember to go the same way around, otherwise it will look stupid. And take it from the same line, direction. Here we go. And that's done. Yes, I can put a border around here, but because the corner is so close, I'm simply not gonna do it. It will look squished. So I have the insert in it. And I'll simply just put it into, oh, and that's why you make sure you push these down. Just need to put this in and then seal it up. But I have some gift card I need to put in, so I won't be sealing them up just yet. And this one needs an envelope, which I don't have right here. Typical. Yes, that will still work. One thing I found when I bent the cards myself, there is always an overlap out here on the edge. The one that is farthest out is usually the one where you bend from the top. And the one that is the farthest back will be the one that is the back side when you bend the cardstock. Yeah, that'll be fine. Come on. Okay. This one we can go a little bit more white. We can do those. I like Christmas. Well, except for the 18th of December. The reason why, that was where my mother passed. So that's the only time in December I do not like. And I usually try not to think about it when we get around that time. Oh. Oh, that's right, that changes. See, I spotted that. You can usually see it on the bows of the string. how it is. This one has a soft bow on that side and a sharp bow on that side. So depending on what you want, it's what you're gonna go with. Okay. And we can do Glædelig Jul again. A Merry Christmas again. And why did I pick these cards for this customer? Well, the customer told me that the cards were for families with kids. So that's why. Knowing that, I know the kids will love the images on the cards if they ever see the cards. So that's why. Oh, will I have a... No, I'm not gonna have one there. I have an envelope over here. No, I do not. I would love to have an envelope somewhere. Somewhere in all this I have envelopes. I just don't know where currently. Yeah. I can find one later when I'm done filming. Two next ones. That needs an envelope too, so I need to find two envelopes. I'm sorry. Seven. And check my edges. They're pretty decent. Here's a better look of what I mean with edges. See that? Yeah, that's the difference. Okay. There's the pink one. That'll be fine. Need this one. Here we go. Okay. thinking this one for this one. Okay. Please tell me these ones are long enough. It always sounds fun sometimes when you hear those sounds from the peel-offs going up. That needs to be changed around. Okay, that is not the best one I ever made. Come here. Perfect. Some of these you can stretch a little bit, but not much. Just be aware about it, and the only reason I do it is because of how this one is shaped. Otherwise I would not do it. Okay. Now you may think, may you not turn it upside down in comparison to the other one? That's because of how this one is made. Because it looks like a vine. Do you want your flowers to grow downwards or upwards? Upwards, of course. So then I'm just gonna turn it opposite for that one, so it's gonna go this way. Simple as that. Done. Oh, it's not totally done. I need to put one more thing in. One more thing, one more thing. Where are you, my little friend? There we go. This one should fit into the shape, I think. No, it doesn't. I had hoped that it would. So I have two options. I can go in and look for someone that's smaller, which I believe I have. Question is where they are. Okay, I could not find what I was looking for, so I found these ones instead, which says congratulations. Over time I had some small greetings for baby at this size. Apparently I run out of those. Okay, so I'm gonna do like this. And on top of that, I did find two envelopes, so I can deal with that too. Yeah, I am getting there. I am getting there. Last card. Okay, I can take you away, and you away. And put you down on the... I'm gonna use you. And this is actually a good example of what is gonna happen, because if I do videos like this, there probably won't be any music over it unless it is speed up version, or it is something where I am simply not having any good luck with my voice that day, and I will take some of the music I have that is free to use, which I do not have a big library to choose from. Not at all. I do have a few Christmas songs. Oh. So please let me know what you want. Do you want this style, where I'm just talking whatever what I'm feeling on my mind when I'm doing this? Or do you want me not to talk except in the start and the ending, and I'm simply just putting over some music I can find? Please let me know in the comments. And if no one comments anything, I expect that I can do whatever I want to. You don't have any preferences, or whatever it's called. Whatever you prefer. And I get there might be a split opinion for each one, which is why I would then be making some mixtures of each. So that's the first one. That's the second one. That's the third one. And that's the fourth. And that's what I managed to do. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye!